Hello and welcome everybody, and Happy New Year. It is 2023 already. Now, for anyone who isn't new here, my name is Lainey, and this is the diet word. Well, used to be the diet word, but I haven't decided if I'm going to keep that name or not. Um, and I've recorded this a couple of times, and I kept saying the diet club because it's actually New Year's Day. It is nearly 5 o'clock in the morning, and have had a few drinks. Obviously, I did the New Year's Eve club last night online, which is why I keep saying the diet club instead. So maybe there's a reason for that, is because I should change it to the diet club, and if everyone else who's out there who's in my predicament of wanting to lose weight, then they can come and join too. And I might even do live streams or something. I know, it went a bit strange, but anyway. Um, so if you all remember, I can't remember when I last did a video. So um, I had my gallbladder out in May. That was the last time I got weighed. I was at a total loss of 15 stone, I believe. Um, yeah, I think. I'm sure it was. See, I should have checked these things, and I didn't. I'm sure it was. And then I kind of slowly disappeared up until I got to about August, and then I think I totally disappeared. And that same thing happened with my food intake. And even though I came back to do the charity event in October, I have pretty much struggled mentally that whole time. I've started to feel a lot better as that time's gone on, but um, yeah, I had a lot of stuff going on. It was really stressed out and became really overwhelmed to the point that I was literally just sleeping, crying, and eating. Yeah, which is never a good thing. Um, a few years ago, when I first lost, because obviously those of you who know, knows that I lost actually 18 stone in total at one point. And when I first did that, and when I was doing that, I kind of felt like I'd conquered it. I've like finally conquered this food thing, like after all these years, and I can do it, and food doesn't control me anymore, and blah 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 blah. And I had all of that, and then obviously I had like a really really horrific 2020, where like my parents died 5 weeks apart of each other. I lost my auntie, I lost my friend. There was like loads of family members in like a hospital diagnosed with cancer, and there was just a lot going on in a really short space of time. In fact, I think it was in like a 5 month period, or 6 month period. Just everything was just um, and over like sort of about 10 months, I gained 9 stone back, of the 18 stone that I lost, and then went on to re-lose 6 stone of it till I got to the 15 stone back in May, just gone, so May 2022. And then I just again fell off the rails, even though it wasn't what happened wasn't as horrific as 2020. um, I could not shake the dark clouds. I just could not shake them. And I'm usually like pretty good since, since I came out of hospital back in 2017. I've usually been pretty good at picking myself back up, but and I was at first. I think that's sort of between the sort of May and the August, and then I just couldn't pick myself up, and then it just, yeah, spiraled really into having out of control eating, even though I know that it doesn't make me feel better anymore. It used to calm me, it used to give me a inner sort of silence, as it were, um, and it was like I was able just to forget everything, that was going on, and just switch off and use the food instead. So maybe it did, maybe it does, maybe I still do it in a different way. I don't know, because there's no I used to be horrible to myself, and that doesn't happen now. So I don't know. Um, but yeah, so that's why I haven't been about. I wasn't really feeling it. Also, wasn't really doing anything about it either. Clearly. So looking as to how much I've gained, obviously, as you all know, or those of you who do follow me, I cannot walk. I cannot get weighed normally, so I have to rely on a company who comes out to weigh my bed and me, and unfortunately that's the scales they use are currently in a different country getting fixed now. I kind of thought to myself, but you know what, I can't rely on them anyway, because what do I not start until they finally come back, so I've got to start with it, or do I just get on with it and then maybe get weighed in about 6 months time and hopefully be back where I used to be, or at least somewhere around there? That will be my aim. I'm guessing I've gained somewhere between 5 and 8 stone in this time, um, based on the last time, having gained the 9 stone and it not being as long as that time frame. But I do realise that, like, I can start noticing me gaining weight sort of it takes 2 or 3 stone for us to notice, like, which is kind of weird. But everything I own is elasticated, and so it's not like anything gets tight as such. Um, but it's usually like, you know, my legs, and my legs look fuller. They obviously trapping more water and that, which isn't great for the lipedema and lymphedema and whatnot. But it and I think it's after 5 stone when I start to feel it through rolling over. So if I like roll over, like, my sort of boobs and my neck just choke me, sort of thing. So I definitely want to get back from that. It's not a good feeling, you know what I mean? Like, if I I mean, there might be people out there who want to be choked by boobs, but I don't. Right, so yeah, so like I said, I can't, focus on the numbers because I don't have a constant way of using the numbers. So what I'm going to do is focus on what I'm eating, stick under 2,500 calories at first, still have the things I like, because like I said, if like I've said in the past, if I don't enjoy it, I won't, at times, like, I won't stick to it. I'm going to try and sort of photograph more of what I have, and talk a bit more about stuff that like that, etc. um, and yeah, and then when I get to June, which is around my birthday and 6 months away, obviously, I'll hopefully, the scales will be fixed and back by then, and I can be somewhere near where I was, and I'll be happy with that if that is the case. So I won't know exactly what I've lost, but if I'm somewhere near where I was, I'll be happy with that. So that's my main start. That's my main focus now, and just, not loads of pressure. Don't look at the huge picture. Just focus on 1 week at a time, 1 day at a time, I suppose. And just keep reminding myself that, like, this is always going to be a fight. I'm always going to have to fight it, because it's just part of who I am, or I don't know. It's just a thing that my body resorts to. So yeah, I'm always going to have to fight it. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. I think that's pretty much everything. Um, yeah, I hope, if you're on some sort of weight loss journey, which way, if you're starting again like me, that you're able to, yeah, start afresh. We can all start afresh. It's not doing anything that'll mean, yeah, if it's not doing anything that'll mean that you won't get anywhere. Yeah, that's the words. I know there's logic in there somewhere. Um, so yeah, thank you very much everyone for watching. If you're not subscribed, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And yeah, Happy New Year. Bye bye now. Bye bye.